Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome to this mini camera basics course where I want to take you from zero to cinematic hero. Regardless whether you're just starting out and know absolutely nothing or you're just trying to brush up your skills, these videos will guide you through everything you need to know to become a self-sufficient content creator, going from buying a camera to hitting export. Today we're talking about frame rates, and understanding frame rates is key to achieving the right look in your video. So what a video actually is loads of pictures being taken very quickly, strung together to form movement. These pictures are called frames, and your frame rate is the number of frames captured per second. There are standard frame rates you'd use, usually for content like this when there's nothing to be slowed down, it's just general viewing content. Then you have more of a hyper-realism frame rate. This is used for sports, technology screens, a frame rate for when you need to see things in more detail. Then you have your real high frame rates, and this is used for super slow motion. These are frame rates you'd only use when you know you're going to be slowing the footage down. NTSC and PAL. These are different formats you can select on your camera. They're both broadcast standards, as well as relating to the frequency as which the light flickers in the different parts of the world. Now, I wouldn't focus too much on these, like you have to be exclusive to PAL if you're in Europe and exclusive to NTSC if you're in America. I personally use NTSC just because it's more widely used, but it's the mixture of NTSC and PAL footage where issues can occur. Why it causes problems is when it comes to your timeline and editing, because the timelines don't perfectly match up, there'll be issues there, but we'll get onto that further along in the course. In video, one of the many general rules of thumb, there's something called the 180-degree rule. This ensures your footage looks as natural as possible and most similar to what the eyes see. The 180-degree rule originated from old film cameras. It's still widely used today in other cinema cameras, but in the lower tier cameras, they have shutter speed. So what the rule means is that your shutter speed should be double your frame rate. So if your frame rate is 24 frames per second, the shutter speed should be 1/48, or the nearest of, which is 1/50. This just ensures natural motion blur. If you want to go off speed, this is where you can create more or less motion blur for a stylistic look. More motion blur is to create confusion or dizziness, whereas less motion blur creates a sharper image, allowing you to see more detail. The reason why some people prefer to use shutter angle over shutter speed is because you can choose the type of motion blur you want, and the camera sticks to that regardless of how the frame rate will change. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions at all, please drop them in the comments down below. But with that being said, if you got a lesson, laugh, or light bulb moment from this video, I'd really appreciate if you drop a like down below. And if you're feeling extra nice, you could hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, I will catch you in the next one. See ya.